Right everyone, we are back at Junction 12 Carp Lake. Third time lucky, middle of the summer, and this time around I've got 3 nights, 4 days. Surely I'm not going to go home empty-handed. It's a lake exclusive, this venue, so when you're here, you're either on your own or you're with your mates. I'm here on my own, so although that can be an advantage, it's very easy to push fish on, and if they move out of one area and into another, if you've got areas baited in those zones, there's a good chance that as the fish turn up, they will feed on them. From what I can see at the moment, there's at least 6 or 7 carp here, all of which are big. I want to catch one of the big ones that this lake holds, and this is a prime opportunity. It's incredible, I've never seen anything like it. Oh, look at them. You see them? You see them? Yeah, look at them. There's a good few fish there. Golden opportunity, this. Stay on. Get in. Is he in? Is he in? Can't tell. I think he is. Right everyone, we are back at Junction 12 Carp Lake, and this is the 3rd time that I've been to this lake. First 2 times I blanked. I came here a couple of years ago in November with Johnny Mack. We did 2 nights. It was really bleak. We didn't catch anything. Then I returned just short of a year later, and that session there was loads of activity. Carp showing, fizzing, and if you watch the film, you'll know why I blanked. I'll blame it on the weed, let's put it that way. 24 hours. This time around, I've got 3 nights, 4 days, and surely I'm not going to go home empty-handed. I know this place fishes far better in the spring and summer than it does in the autumn. It is renowned to be quite tricky in the autumn. Sounds like I'm making excuses. Maybe I am a little bit, but I have no more excuses. 3rd time lucky, middle of the summer. Carp I don't think have spawned. There is a influx of carp in here. I think there's an extra 50 stockies gone in now, and when I arrived, the first corner of the lake I went to, there were patches of bubbles coming up, there were carp's backs breaking the surface, and that group of fish I think were small fish, stockfish that probably haven't been in here that long. But I've baited a couple of spots in that corner anyway. Underneath the trees there's some nice gravel spots beneath some overhangs. I've trickled a bit of bait onto those. With my baiting pole, very carefully shipped it out and just tipped a couple of handfuls of tigers onto each spot. Now, I like to bait like that when I'm fishing in the edges. Super accurate and very easy to put your rig exactly where your bait was. You don't have bait dropping short and whatnot, but that's something I'll talk about later on. But now, I need to get around the lake. It's late afternoon, not been here too long. Like I say, 3 nights ahead of me. But first things first, I want to get down onto the end of the lake, look on the end of the wind, where I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few more carp than what I've seen up there. Let's have a look. One of the really nice things about Junction 12, and something that's always grabbed my attention in the past, is the wonderful edge spots that you've got around this lake. The lake is very weedy by nature, but in the edge there are glowing spots. Not loads of them, but the spots that are there, they stick out like a sore thumb. Big yellow glowing areas, and it was these that I was keen to locate and bait as quickly as possible. Get a better look from up here. Well, I can't see any carp, but there's some lovely looking spots out here. I can see 2 real nice ones. One in particular looks like it gets fed on all the time. It is absolutely glowing. Taken right back down to the, I don't know if that's clay or sand, but it's glowing yellow. No carp though. They definitely visit that pretty regular though, that's for sure. The The great thing about fishing and baiting in the edge is that you're able to see exactly what is going on. So you trickle bait it onto the spots, and then it's just down to you to keep an eye on them. If the fish are feeding on them, you're going to see them very easily. Not like out in the lake, you know, you can have fish on a spot out in the pond, you've got no idea they're there unless they're bubbling or showing. In the edge, you can see exactly what's going on. So not only do you get to see exactly where your rigs are placed, you see where your bait's placed, but also you have that massive advantage of being able to see exactly what is going on and what is eating the bait, if anything. Right, well, I've climbed up what is a very, very tall tree. I've got a really good view from here, except from the fact there's quite a lot of ripple on the water, which is making things difficult. I haven't seen anything. In fact, I'm sure this end is pretty much devoid of carp. Dave's been up a tree as well. Cameraman Dave, he's been up one of the trees and all. He hasn't seen anything. And there's still carp fizzing and showing down the other end. In fact, I've just seen one show really close to the bank. So I think I'm going to grab my bait this end, and then go and fish up there for the night. As it stands, that's certainly what I'm going to do anyway. If I can make it back down out of this tree. I spent quite some time just walking around the lake looking for as many spots as I could find, and the idea was simply to bait as many